What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Game 3 of the Peach Monarchs Luigi Knights series. So we have a win or go home game here today, with the loser being eliminated from the Mario Sluggers League for good, as this is the final season. So it should be a pretty exciting game. I'm Mr. MSL on the call. Ooh, and Birdo starts out the game with a very nice defensive catch. Sadly, the rookie's GM Snook, he had prior obligations, so he could not join me for this recording. But that's okay, because I'm going to do the best I can, the solo booth today. So this is a very anticipated matchup for Knights fans, for Monarchs fans, and just for all Mario Sluggers League fans. As we have two of the most popular franchises, we have two of the most controversial franchises, and this will be the final game for one of those teams. And I know either way we're going to have a lot of heartbroken fans, we're going to have a lot of elated fans, and so, it should be fun. It should be a fun game. Peach made pretty quick work of that Knights lineup there, and we're going to see if Luigi can do the same. Baby Peach will get out at first right there. Green Noki just going to flex her speed. Dixie Kong, nice little ground out. Oh, nice play there. Now Birdo up to bat. The Monarchs are building up a lot of star powers, and they can't use them this inning, as we do have the rule no star powers in the first. But they should be gearing up for a big second inning there, mostly off the back of the great pitching from Peach. But now we're going to see the Knights back up on offense. Now they can use star powers. They only have two though. You get a lot of star powers when you have a very good pitcher. Does strikes and strikeouts, just fill up that gauge quick. Oh, as Peach strikes out Luigi. We had a little captain clash there. Peach comes out on top. Oh, and Goomba whiffs that star power. Oh, but he's just going to star hit it anyway. But Petey doesn't care, as he's going to get him out. I honestly don't know how that ball wasn't out from just him catching it, but either way, Petey doesn't care. And that'll be a quick few outs, but we're having some user error real quick. Alright, now the Monarchs gonna come up on offense. We'd like to apologize for all the errors that we've seen during this series. We're a bit rusty, been a little bit since we've done this. Some of the equipment is not how we left it. A lot of Wii remotes that are acting up as right there. And we're going to be right back. Okay, and we are back. The equipment has hopefully been fixed. We've had a Wii remote that's been acting up on us this entire tournament. And oh, Goomba went for the nice little play there, but instead Red Noki got a single. Now Tiny Kong is up to bat. Wild swing there from Tiny. Gets good contact there, but it's going to go foul. Tiny Kong does have 4 star powers to work with, and will not opt to use it, and instead that might be a double. Oh no, not a double play as Tiny Kong able to make it to first. But Daisy had star powers, but she's just going to opt to slap hit, and what a nice hit, but Tiny Kong is sending it. Oh, and barely, just barely gets back to second. Oh, and here we go. I think this might have been why the Monarchs were saving up their star powers, because now Peach has a prime opportunity to put some runs on the board. 2 runners on, 3 star powers. And as we know, the Knights are a sausage party, so they have nobody that can catch this. And that should let oh no. Okay, so Tiny Kong will score. The Monarchs go up 1 run to nothing. As somehow Grogu didn't fall in love there. He just kind of sucked that up straight into his rod. Does not care for Peach, I guess. But either way, Peach with a nice RBI single there, and now Wiggler looking to come in and clean up the rest. Nice hit up the middle, but Rosalina's there, and that will get the Knights out of the inning. So the Monarchs do manage to put 1 run on the board, but do leave 2 runners on base, which I'm sure the Knights are very happy about. However, the Monarchs still do lead early. And here comes the hero of last game, Green Drybones. Had that walk-off home run. Oh, and is looking to continue, but Petey! What a catch from Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha is facing the Beanball Merchant allegations. I think in one game I compared him to Joel Embiid as, oh, everybody on the Monarchs clamping up right now. Red Noki taking a little inspiration from Petey Piranha. Oh, and one more. Oh, Petey Piranha misses at that time, and it actually goes past Tiny Kong. Obviously, Tiny Kong not taking inspiration from Petey and Red Noki. Oh, and here we go. Red Noki tried again. And how did Tiny not get that catch? The Monarchs GM is trying to get everybody to defend, but apparently Tiny Kong didn't get that memo. And now Rosalina, with 2 runners on, has a chance to make something happen here for the Knights. Connects on the star swing, and that'll go deep. But okay, bases are loaded. Rosalina with a nice single there. And Green Critter up, looking to clear out some of these bases. With that foul, he actually did manage to get a star power. But instead, Peach gonna opt for the star pitch. And Green Critter burns the star power while striking out. So what a pitching win for Peach there. And that's missed opportunity there for the Knights. As now the Monarchs gonna look to add to their lead. But anyways, I was saying Petey Piranha is kind of like the Joel Embiid of this league, because even though he has so much talent, half the time he just opts for, getting bean balls. Just like Joel Embiid is kind of a foul merchant. Baby Peach will strike out there. But like if Petey Piranha just uses like his actual power, he can do good things, as Dixie Kong showing off a little bit of her power right there, but just not far enough as Grogu manages to get the catch. Now if this were like Daisy Cruiser, this were like Wario City, that could be a home run right there. But we're in the biggest stadium in the league, so obviously it's extremely tough to get home runs here. I don't know if we've ever seen it even. We might have once or twice, but now Peach is tired, so we're going to have to bring in the reliever, and it looks like the first pitcher will be Daisy coming out of the bullpen. We've seen a lot of Daisy, we've seen a lot of Baby Peach so far this series for the Monarchs. Luigi opts to slap hit. Oh, and will land it. Birdo thought that she could make it to it. Didn't opt to use her little blowhole. And Goomba, just a wild swing there. Burns a star power. Oh. We're going to have another pause for technical difficulties. I guess they didn't all get resolved. And Goomba burns another star power. I think Goomba has burned 3 of those star powers this game, and he will finish by striking out. So Daisy comes in, gets a nice little strikeout there, and oh, Wiggler! What is Wiggler doing? Wiggler catches the ball at first, and instead of tagging the base or getting the force out at second, throws it home. And Green Dry Bones, what a bomb! But Tiny Kong did a good job preventing that ball from going any further. Now we're going to have Drake up with the star hit. Oh no, is that going to be fair? It's not. So the Monarchs catch a bit of a break there. Wiggler able to get that ball into foul ball territory. Oh, and that's just an unfortunate hit, but throws it home. Oh no, is Luigi going to make it? No, Luigi doesn't make it. The Monarchs opted to throw that ball to first to get the out instead of going for the double play. And it doesn't even matter, as Luigi cannot even score at home. That's just unfortunate. The close play opportunity, and neither of them got the button. Okay, well, now we're going to see Goomba as the first pitcher out of the bullpen here for the Knights. Goomba has been borderline abysmal on offense this game, so hopefully he can pick it up a little bit with his pitching. We're going to have Petey Piranha stepping up, and Rosalina once again going to hold down center field. Rosalina is a former Defensive Player of the Year out there in center field. That Defensive Player of the Year was mostly built off of the back of buddy catches and doing stuff like that, which are banned now. But still solid out there at center field. Anyways, Tiny Kong up to bat after Red Noki singles. Gonna hit that star power foul. Red Noki's looking to steal, and Tiny Kong hits up the blooper, but Grogu was blocked by that iceberg, so wasn't able to get the catch. So a nice single from Tiny Kong after the assist from the iceberg. Oh no. And Daisy with just a little bloop. Critter catches that, whips it to his boy Luigi, and then hits a little bicep pose there. Showing off the guns, Green Critter is. Can't be Defensive Player of the Year without a little bit of strength. So now, Monarchs back up on defense, and it looks like Daisy going to stay in it. Pitcher. Peach rested up, able to come back in. And Baby Daisy is still ready in the bullpen, but I mean, Daisy did pretty good last time, so they're going to rock with her. But she does allow a single from Green Noki right there. And Rosalina with a nice hit up the middle. All right, more technical difficulties. And here we go. Green Critter with another chance to clear some bases. It's so unfortunate for the Knights. Every time they have a bunch of people on base, it seems like Green Critter is always up. And Green Critter is a very spotty hitter. I'd say about maybe 20% of the time he can get a really nice hit, but the other 80% is a strikeout or a flyout. And this will be one of the 80%, is Peach with a nice strikeout there. And here we go. Now we got the captains facing off. If Luigi could connect on a star power here. Oh no, he doesn't have any. Green Critter burned the star hits, so Luigi's just going to have to put up a little bloop there. Oh, that is so unfortunate here for the Knights. Honestly, if I'm the Knights, I might just let Green Critter try to strike out, maybe try to bait a beanball, and I just wait to use those star powers with Luigi. Because those captain swings are just so powerful. Speaking of which, now we have Peach up to bat. Oh, but she's just going to opt to charge hit, and she pounded that thing into the ground. Probably cracked a little bit of the ice there. Is now Wiggler going to go up to bat. And Wiggler with a nice pop fly there, but Rosalina holding down center field again. By the way, I need you guys to settle something for us in the comments. Whenever Wiggler charges and gets all angry, do you think he turns red or brown? Let us know in the comments down below. Baby Peach, though, with a nice single right there. We've seen a lot of just nice singles and decent hits from both of these teams this game. They just haven't been able to string a ton together. But Dixie Kong does get a nice single there. And now Berto looks to send him home. But just from both of these teams, a lot of loading up the bases, not a lot of getting runners home. Oh, and Berto with a nice little hit there. Oh, Baby Peach is not up to run, probably wise. But now bases are loaded with Petey Piranha up at the plate. Let's see what Petey can do against Goomba, and Goomba's gonna beanball him! Wow, that just walked in a run. And Red Noki with a nice hit. Dixie's going home. Oh, but what a catch from Grogu to stop the bleeding. That was a huge stop for the Knights, as things could have gotten out of control there. But what a lapse from Goomba. You're up against Petey Piranha, the dude who all he does is bait beanballs, and you're still going to beanball him. That is just unfortunate for the Knights. What a pitching mistake, and we might honestly not see Goomba pitch for the rest of this game after that. Walks in a run, and now Daisy going to come back in to pitch here for the Monarchs. Daisy did pitch last inning, but I don't think she was tired when they took her out. So she is eligible to come back in here. And now Grupa with a nice hit, and Grupa just teeing off on Petey. And there we go, now Daisy will tire out. Green Drybones up, has had a breakout series here. However, it could be his last series if the Knights don't mount a little more offense. And that was a nice hit, but just not deep enough. I mean, Koopa might have been able to tag up there, but instead just decided to send it as... Oh, Drake drills it, and that's going to be fair. Bounced it off of Wiggler's big head. So he'll single. He'll advance Grupa over to third. And now Grogu with a chance to send him home. Grogu with a nice hit, and that's going to drop in for a run. The RBI single for Grogu. And Drake going to sneak on over to third. Okay, so the Knights showing signs of life here. Their first run of the game. Off of the really good hit by Drake. Just bounced it off Wiggler's head. And now Green Noki comes up. And that will end the inning. So, they did manage to get one run. But if they're going to want to win this game, they're going to need to get a couple more than that. Some good defense by the Monarchs here. Oh, and I didn't even realize that was the top of the sixth for the Knights. So the Knights will only have one more chance at offense. So we'll see if the Monarchs can add on to the lead before that happens. This Tiny Kong star hits there, straight to Grogu. Grogu has had a really good game this game. He had that really good catch in the outfield. He had a nice little hit there. He's been one of the only Knights to show up this game, to be completely honest. And now Daisy looking to charge. I'm actually surprised Goomba's still in, but I mean, he's been doing alright this inning. Luigi sat for long enough that he can come back in, but Goomba gonna allow a hit there. As Peach almost not fast enough. But a good throw there to get her out. And now Wiggler looking a little angry, looking a little brown/red. As Wiggler with a nice hit, but Rosalina just once again. Solid center field play from Rosalina. And unfortunately, if the Knights can't get at least one run, that'll be the last time Rosalina ever touches center field in the league. The Knights need at least one run if they want to stay alive in the Mario Sluggers League. And Peach will come back in, unfortunately for them, and Rosalina just whiffs that star power. We're going to see some very conservative pitching here from Peach. A lot of balls, not a lot of strikes. And there's a strike right there. And Rosalina manages to get a hit. Alright, 1 on for the Knights. And Peach is tired, so it'll make hitting off her a little bit easy. But once again, in all these big moments, it's always Green Critter. Luckily, there's no out, so even if Green Critter does get out, they'll be fine. But, oh, Green Critter sneaks it past Daisy. Okay, Green Critter with a nice little single there as Daisy got kind of lost there at second. And here we go, the captains facing off for possibly the last time in Sluggers history between these two. As Luigi, with 3 star powers, this would be a huge star power to connect on for Luigi. Oh no, but he misses it there. He misses it again. Full count here. Oh, and just gonna slap hit. Daisy fumbles it. That wasn't even a star hit, and Daisy somehow didn't catch it. If Daisy catches that, that is probably the game. As now Goomba gonna step up to the plate, gets excited, and we've seen a lot of suspect pitching, or hitting from Goomba this game. As now Baby Peach looks like she's finally gonna be released from the bullpen. She has been raring to go. What a luxury to have a former pitcher of the year as your 3rd string pitcher. And Goomba doing a good job watching these balls. Swings at that one. Watches that one. And gonna hit the star power. Daisy fumbles it again. And Dixie Kong misses it. The Knights score. Tied ball game. As 2 defensive lapses. Back to back there. As Daisy once again misses. And Dixie Kong just somehow doesn't grab onto that ball. And now there are no outs here for the Knights. Koopa is up to bat with a star power. Things are looking the Knights' way here. And gets a hit. That's going to be fair. Green Critter goes home and scores. Ooh, Luigi probably could have gone home there. But opts not to. But the Knights, the go-ahead run. As the Knights just with a rally here late. They didn't score until the second to last inning. And now Baby Peach going to come out. Who do they have that can pitch still? Tiny Kong going to come in during clutch time. With Green Drybones up to bat as he cranks that foul. The Monarchs have pitched each and every one of their pitchers here. So much they've had to go to Tiny Kong here in the clutch. And Tiny Kong with just these quick pitches. Borderline against the rules, but will strike out Green Drybones. And now, oh, Drake kind of got a nice hit there, but Petey able to stop it. But luckily, everybody managed to get back to their bases. Petey had to stray for that one. That was an impressive catch from the big man. And now Grogu up to bat. And Grogu will get a hit, but he lets it go through. Grogu will single and get Luigi home. How did that not? That hit Petey in the back of the head. We're going to have to test him for a concussion after that. I don't know how he didn't get there. And the Monarchs will finally get out of the inning with a nice catch from Daisy there. Finally doesn't fumble it. And now all of the pressure's on the Monarchs as the Knights score 3 runs in the top of the 7th. If the Peach Monarchs don't score at least 2 runs here, their season and their time in the Mario Sluggers League is over. And the Knights gonna opt to keep Goomba in. As right now, Baby Peach, oh, I was gonna say gets the nice single, but Green Critter just able to hold on to that one. And Dixie Kong didn't even star hit, but gets the hit right there with a nice single. Just straight up the middle, right where you want it. And now Birdo steps up to the plate. Big moment for Birdo after she lost her team. Kind of her legacy has been called into question. And now that it's clutch time here, win or go home, we'll see what she can do as she opts for the star hit. Oh, and Green Critter just dove like out of the way there as the Monarchs get 2 on. And right now, the winning run is stepping up to the plate in Petey Piranha. We'll see what he can do here against Goomba. Looked like he was going for the star hit there. Ball 2 right here for Goomba. That'll be a strike, almost a beanball right there. That's ball 3. So this one's gonna have to be a strike. A full count here for Petey Piranha. Gets the star hit. Oh, but it's gonna go foul. Only 1 star power left. Is Birdo looking to steal? That'll be another foul ball as Petey's fighting. Gets the star hit. Another foul ball. Petey is fighting to keep the Monarchs alive. Another star hit and another foul ball for Petey Piranha. That is it for the star hits. But Petey Piranha doesn't need a star hit. And that's going. Is that going to be gone? And oh my gosh! Petey Piranha with the walk-off home run. Petey Piranha just sent the Knights home for good as he homers on Peach's Ice Garden. I don't think, I'm kind of lost for words right now. I don't think we've ever seen a home run on Peach's Ice Garden. And Petey Piranha just hit one, not only to walk off the series, but to end the Luigi Knights franchise. Wow. What a win for the Monarchs. And I wonder who the MVP is going to be. Because obviously it is Petey Piranha with possibly one of the most iconic moments in Sluggers League history as he gets 190. 160 in batting, 30 in fielding. Just a fantastic all-around game for Petey Piranha. A fantastic all-around game for the Monarchs. And if you are the Knights GM, if you are a Knights fan, you have to be heartbroken right now. Petey had so many balls go foul. He had so many star hits go foul. It was a full count. And instead he says, you know what? I'm going to walk it off with a 3-run bomb. So that means the Monarchs will advance to the semifinal round as they're going to go up against the Spitballs in what should be a really, really fun matchup. And just wow. The Monarchs stay alive. The Luigi Knights have had an iconic run in the Sluggers League, one of the league's most iconic franchises. Ever since this Knights GM took over, he's stuck with the Luigi Knights through thick and thin. Managed to make it to a World Series, but unfortunately just could never get over the hump. And anyways, we're going to see you all next time. The next series up will be the Mario Fireballs taking on the Bowser Jr. Rookies. So we'll see you all next time for Game 1 of that series. Thank you all so much for watching.